From the Fox 10 Gulf Stream, this is Next Weather.
Monday, a 23-year-old Mississippi man drowned in the rough surf off Gulf Shores, and 2 more swimmers were rescued on the public beach just east of the Pink Pony Pub. With surf conditions staying bad, meteorologist Matt Barentine has a reminder of the beach flag system.
All right, so here's the deal. Rough, deadly surf conditions have led to numerous water rescues and 1 death so far this week.
We were just smiling, having a good time. The jet ski came and I told the dude to leave us, like, go on, we'll swim in for you. You know, we can swim, but he told us it's too dangerous. And after we're trying to swim back in, it was a lot harder than I realized. Yeah, it was much harder.
All right, follow me on this. A tropical system in the southern Gulf has the water churned up and dangerous. Double red flags are flying at most of our local beaches, and high surf advisories are in place to warn swimmers to stay out of the water. If you're new to the area or visiting, it's especially important to know the beach flag system down here on the Gulf Coast. It can be a little confusing, so let me break it down for you. Obviously, green is good. Yellow means caution. Where it does get a little confusing is red flags, single red, and double red flags. Single red flags, technically the water is still open, but I would never suggest swimming on red flag days unless you've got a surfboard and you're a really good swimmer. Double red flags technically mean the water is closed. You could actually get ticketed for getting in the water. Purple flags, of course, are for dangerous marine life, usually for jellyfish, but as we've seen lately, could also be put up for sharks as well. So that is the flag system. Much of this week we'll be seeing double red flags at our beaches, so please take extreme caution and stay out of the water to stay safe. In Mobile, Matt Barentine, Fox 10 News.
And with those rip currents still a potential issue in the extended forecast, meteorologist Michael White has more.
Hey Jason, I wanted to talk about the beach flag warning system and a little bit about what exactly a rip current is, because in the news, we've had reports of drownings as a result of the rough surf at the beaches, and we're going to see the rough surf continue the rest of the week. So I figured here during Next Weather it would be a good idea to talk about it a little bit. Now, a lot of you may already know this, but we'll go through it again. This is the beach flag warning system. This is the first thing you should always look at anytime you go to one of our area beaches. If you see the double red flags, that means the water is closed to the public. It doesn't matter how good of a swimmer you are. If the flags are red, you cannot get in. Double red, you cannot get into the water. Single red means there is a high risk of rip currents, and it's basically get in the water at your own risk. I highly advise that you don't, because we're going to have red flags flying the rest of this week with wave height of around 6 to 10 feet, even getting up to 11-foot waves. Medium hazard, yellow flags, you see that most days at our beaches. Green flags you normally don't see until late fall and into winter when we get those strong north winds. That's when the water's calm. Anytime there's a purple flag, dangerous marine life, jellyfish, sharks, and the purple flag usually will coincide with one of the other colors. Now, these flag systems are usually based on the risk of rip currents, but what is a rip current? Well, a rip current is a powerful channel of water that moves away from the shore. The rip currents are more intense near jetties, piers, inlets, and a rip current is dangerous because it can sweep even the strongest swimmers out to sea. Rip currents can be life-threatening to anyone entering the surf. So what do you do if you're caught in a rip current? The worst thing you can do is try to fight against it. Don't try to swim against the water that's pulling you out. What you want to do is swim parallel to the beach until you can end up getting out of the rip current. Yell for help as loud as you can while you tread water. Try to relax and float, or tread if you can. Always swim near one of the lifeguard stands and watch those flags, which we have seen remain very high over the last couple of days and will continue to be high for the rest of this week. We'll be talking more about the rip current risk on Good Day Gulf Coast bright and early tomorrow morning. We're also going to keep you updated on what's happening in the tropics and much more. And we'll also discuss rain chances as well as we get closer to the weekend and into next week. So I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, and Jason's going to have a full forecast update later tonight at 9 o'clock on Fox 10. And I'll have another Next Weather update for you on Thursday night. Jason?
Well, here's that extended forecast, and unfortunately we continue to see that rip current risk this week, and we got a little tropical mischief in the southwest Gulf. That'll stay away from our area, but we will see a little breeziness as a result. Temperatures around 90. Looks like over the weekend, rain chances still at about 30%. Widely scattered afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. Better chances of rain are possible next week. Thanks for joining us for Next Weather.